Mullah's friends said, "Mullah, if you can spend a whole night on the hilltop without lighting a fire, we will give you a gold coin. But if you fail, you must treat us to a day's meal." Mulla Nasruddin accepted the bet. He took a book and a candle, went up the hill, and spent the night reading by the candlelight. He became so absorbed in the book that he didn't even notice the night passing. In the morning, when he returned, he said to his friends, "I've won, now give me my gold coin." The friends asked, "Mullah, did you really not use any fire?" Mullah replied, "No, I only took the book and a candle. I spent the night reading by its light." His friends immediately exclaimed, "We understand now. The candle's flame kept you warm. So you've lost, and now you must treat us to a day's meal." Mulla Nasruddin thought for a moment, then agreed and set a date for the meal. On the appointed day, the friends arrived at Mullah's house, but there was no sign of any food being prepared. They said, "Mullah, it seems the food isn't ready yet." Mullah replied, "No, that's not it. If the food is being prepared, it will just take a little more time." 2 or 3 hours later, the friends asked again, "Mullah, how much longer?" Mullah said, "The water hasn't boiled enough for me to put in the rice yet. If you don't believe me, come and see for yourselves." All the friends went with him to the kitchen to see why the water wasn't boiling. They saw that Mullah had placed a large pot on the stove, and underneath it a small candle was burning. The friends said, "Mullah, what kind of joke is this? How can such a tiny candle heat such a large pot?" Mulla Nasruddin smiled and said, "If this candle could keep me warm on that freezing night, why can't it heat this pot? Until the water boils and the food is ready, no one is leaving. Everyone will have to wait for the meal." It is said that Mullah kept them in his house for 2 days until they finally gave him the gold coin. This story teaches us that before forming an opinion about someone's actions or intentions, it's important to understand the complete situation. Mulla Nasruddin's friends based their conclusion on only a partial truth, the presence of the candle, and hastily decided that Mullah had broken the bet, without considering whether the candle actually had the ability to ward off the cold. We should never rush to conclusions based on our own assumptions. We often judge a person's entire character or intention based on a single sign, rumor, or outward appearance, when in reality, the truth is much more complex. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe, like, share, and comment below with your thoughts. Your feedback encourages the creation of more stories like this. Thank you for listening. Until next time.